Now it's all going to make sense.
Yeah.
Okay? So, the Mala men used to come to Uluru for important men's business. The way their ceremony began was when they planted the ceremonial pole, and the ceremony could not be interrupted or else it was ruined. The Mulgaseed men, they came from Kata Tjuta. They wanted to invite the Mala men to their ceremony. Of course, they walked right into the ceremony, ruined it, and it was finished. They invited them, they said no. The Mulgaseed men started the long walk back to Kata Tjuta. They told their Chilpi what happened, and he built a fire. Out of the fire came Korpan, the evil dingo monster. He was clever. He could change shape. He changed into a snake, into a lizard, into an emu, and he hid behind the sand dune. He watched the rock. He decided he would be better off as Korpan. Changed back into Korpan. He ran at the rock. He attacked the Mala men and women, and they ran away from Uluru, never to return again, chased by Korpan. Now, does that make a little bit more sense now that you've seen the rock art? What you're seeing here, if you're teaching this to children, is that Kata Tjuta is here, Uluru is here. It's possible to walk between the two. You have one culture here, you have another culture here. You're teaching them that men's business is kept completely separate from women's business. You're teaching them that this culture is not the same as this culture, even though they're within walking distance of each other. They learn then that if they go hunting in this area, they will find snakes, lizards, and emus. And of course, if you look at it from a greater perspective, you're looking down on this, this looks like a map. And each Aboriginal region or country has a story like this. And if you were to put them all together, you would get a map of Australia. Okay, so Aboriginal children would be able to piece these together, and they would be able to find their way around Australia using these stories as a journey or as a map. But the main moral of the story, especially if you're talking to children, is never have hatred in your heart. Look what happens if you have hatred in your heart. Okay? So if these guys had tried to understand these guys and vice versa, this story would never even have happened.